Hey everyone, so I have another interview today. Former castmate from Sesame Street Live. You might have seen him on previous videos. Justin!
Growing up, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I played baseball a lot, so I was like, maybe I'll just become a baseball player. And then they had auditions for High School Musical. So I remember I burned a CD with Bet on it from High School Musical 2. I practiced it over and over and over again with my mom. And then I get into the room and they're like, do you have anything prepared? And I froze. And I said, no. And I remember in that moment, I was like, oh, I worked so hard for this. And I was so afraid to just show them my hard work. That was the moment where I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Like if I'm gonna work and prepare something and I'm proud of it, I'm just gonna show it. Stuck with it. And then I think my junior year of high school, I kind of was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. This is going to be my career. I went to school for musical theater and then I dropped out my junior year because I was like, I'm paying all this money to essentially learn how to network these last 2 years. And I know how to do that already.
What was that conversation like with yourself? Did you have any feelings of failure?
I felt failure initially at first. In the grand scheme of things, we all share this love for performing arts and being on stage, and something as minuscule as graduating together, which still has a powerful impact and is still a beautiful memory in comparison to the vast amount of things we do in our life, it's okay. I wasn't gonna let a diploma define me.
Ooh, love that.
And it wasn't necessarily to prove anything to anybody else, but to prove to myself that I was like, I can do the work. I mean, I might have to work a little bit harder now, but that's never bothered me before. I spent 2 years in New York, couch surfing, living with family, going to auditions, and it's tough. Getting no's after no's after no's kind of shies people away from it. But I don't know, for me, getting that no, I was like, all right, that's not a definite no, that's just a not right now. Awesome, there's a new level. I was at here, that's not the ceiling. I can go, now I know since that was a no that I can go even higher.
When you set your eyes on something, you typically want to go after it full force, or it comes off as and I say this with every bit of love, a little bit of stubborn energy, but...
Oh, I am so stubborn.
It's a very beautiful revelation that you had in college. A lot of people have been oh, I'm going to college to figure out what I want to do. And then they kind of get the degree and then the degree validates them to pursue what they want to do. And you are a person who is it's not my permission slip. It's literally just a tool. I'm trying my best to avoid Sesame Street because obviously we know each other from there.
Yeah.
I'll approach it this way. Do you ever look at the lessons that the show portrayed out there and kind of see similarities between what you were doing on stage and how you were living your own life?
Yes, 100%. I mean, the whole premise of the show, not giving up or not yet, on a deeper level that I'm realizing now. It's funny because I look at it as a not yet, as in I wasn't stepping into myself yet. I'd always think of myself as a type in theater and be oh, I can be ethnically ambiguous, which is I still am, and I'm still that type, but I can leave that stage door and then walking out, I'm Justin Baret, I'm Dominican, I'm Black, I'm French, I'm all these beautiful things that encompass me, and I don't just have to pick on one thing. And you're not gonna tell me that I'm what I am because I know what I am, I know my culture, and I know my history, and that's for me to decide and own. So you can follow my Instagram, it's the letter J, and then Baret, B-A-R-E-T.
See you later.